Hello all, welcome to our channel. So in our channel we have been talking about some of the components which have been available locally. Like there'll be number of electronics enthusiasts, right? There'll be number of hobbies and professionals who will be scouting for different equipment, whether it be high cost or low cost or whatever. So one of the thing today we'll be talking about is the soldering iron. So most of the guys who buy soldering iron from the local market, what happens is they tend to choose a soldering iron which is not temperature controlled. Even though they select a temperature controlled, they tend to choose a very cheap one which might fail or which might not heat the tip of the soldering iron properly. So one of the soldering iron which we bought locally, which is of the brand name Soldron. So this I feel is one of the good option to buy. So if you see this comes at a cost of 1100 Indian rupees. That means 1100 INR. So 1100 INR, a temperature controlled soldering station is a good option, right? If you see here, basically this is called a SMPS soldering station. Like if you try to open this is what the ingredients you have here. So you have option to connect power supply, and then you have a knob where you can adjust the temperature, because adjusting the temperature based on your component requirements is very important. You cannot apply a constant temperature to all the components, whether it be high or low temperature. So you can see here, so this is what you get inside this, and this is called so for this the output is 4 to 18 watt, which should be sufficient. And you can also see the made in India brand. So this is basically locally made. And so as you see here, we said there's a knob where you can adjust the temperature, and then along with this you also get a stand. So this is how it is. So you get a stand, and then you also get a wet sponge here, so you can just try to wet that, and so clean up the lead that is there on the soldering tip. You'll be doing it through this sponge. So, and then there's a holder for holding this, you can see here. So this is how it looks. So you can see, so this is how a simple soldering iron kit inside the box looks like. So 1100 is a cheap one, right? So you can just try it out. The only disadvantage I see is this comes with a single tip. So when I asked if we can get multiple tips, again we have to buy at different cost. But I think if you are a hobbyist, if you try small things at home, I think this is one of the good option. Just try it out. And the name we again mentioned here is Soldron. So I see that this is cheap and best option available. You might not buy a soldering iron which is costing in thousands. For homemade hobby projects, this should be sufficient. If you have any doubts on where it is available, just post a comment on our video, we'll reply back to you. Thank you. If you have used any other different local made soldering irons, or if you have faced any issues with this particular soldering station, please post your comments. Please let others know and help others to buy different electronic items in the market, especially for the students. If they are starting up, they might be they might not be aware of where to buy this. Specifically, I'm talking about this from Hyderabad, Telangana, India. If you are in different places like Bangalore, Chennai, or Mumbai, Delhi, you might have other different options available. Just check out and you can just try this out. Thank you.